Welcome to Bossing Sports Channel. Tim Cohn has no PBA greatest of all time. Says, Sonny Jaworskie most important player of all time. Jaworskie head coach Tim Cohn knows greatness when he sees it. He has coached some of the greatest in PBA-rich history like Johnny Barrientos, Bong Hawkins, Abet Guy Dabble, Marlu Aquino, Alvin Petramonio, and Alan Kadick in both the club and country levels. Cohn, the league's most successful head coach with 21 titles, also coached against the legendary Robert Jaworskie several times in the 1990s and late 80s, and of course his Alaska team went up against Patrimonio's Pure Foods team in the same period. The level of grandeur Cohn has with him and surrounding him is second to none, so when he said there's no definite greatest player of all time, then, it has to be true. Cohn said, "It's almost impossible to compare the eras in determining the greatest player since Junmar Fajardo, the league's only 5-time MVP, didn't play against 4-time winners Ramon Fernandez and Patrimonio. I think it's very difficult to compare eras. Ramon Fernandez was incredible. I coached against Alvin Petramonio for many years. He's incredible," said Cohn after Jaworsky's 90-79 win over TMT in the season opener Sunday at Philippine Arena. "I think Junmar is by far the best player in our era, but I think it just comes down to who you talk to. You talk to a 70-year-old man who watched Mon, he'll tell you he's the best ever. I mean, Junmar is number one in terms of MVP, but you know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's my favorite player, had 6 MVP, but they don't consider him the best of all time cause it's a different era. Michael Jordan came later, LeBron James came later, Bill Russell before all of them. So it's really difficult to compare eras. If I say Junmar, then that's saying something about Mon. That's saying something about Alvin." Cohn may have said that there's no definitive greatest player, but he can determine who the most important player in league history is. And that's the living legend, Robert Jaworskie. The architect of Jaworsky's Never Say Die mantra has only one MVP in his belt, but it was Jaworskie's infectious personality and otherworldly charm that made him, in Cohn's words, the most important player in history. Jaworskie also became a senator from 1998 to 2004, wherein he has authored and co-authored bills that eventually became laws that protected several environmental and ecological areas in the Philippines. The Big J also co-authored the Clean Air Act and Solid Waste Management Act. He may not be the best player, but the biggest personality, the most important player of all time? Jaworskie. Sonny. He won 1 MVP, but the most important personality in our league, it was Jaworskie. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe in this channel for more PBA updates.